Imagine sitting in a room where every decision carries the weight of life and death, where your single vote could either uphold a tragic injustice or save an innocent life. Picture a sweltering New York courthouse where a young man from the slums stands accused of a brutal murder, and the fate of his life hangs in the balance. Today we're delving deep into this timeless masterpiece where a lone voice confronts the mob mentality, and every second in the jury room becomes a battleground for truth, justice, and humanity. Stay with me, because what follows isn't just a story. It's a lesson in the power of questioning everything. 12 Angry Men begins in the stifling heat of a New York courthouse, where an 18-year-old boy from a troubled neighborhood faces trial for the alleged murder of his father. The evidence seems damning, and most jurors are eager to deliver a swift verdict that would result in a mandatory death sentence. But amid the rush, one juror, Juror 8, raises a single critical question. Is the evidence truly beyond doubt? What follows is an intense and riveting deliberation inside a cramped jury room. Juror 8 challenges the assumptions of his peers, scrutinizing shaky testimonies, questioning the reliability of circumstantial evidence, and even conducting simple experiments to test the plausibility of the prosecution's case. As the tension mounts, each juror is forced to confront not only the inconsistencies in the case, but also their own hidden prejudices and personal biases. Through impassioned debates and personal revelations, the group's rigid certainty begins to crumble. One by one, the jurors shift their stances, until the once unanimous call for conviction transforms into a unanimous declaration of reasonable doubt. At its core, 12 Angry Men is far more than a courtroom drama. It's a powerful exploration of human nature and a masterclass in the importance of questioning the status quo. Here are some of the timeless lessons we can draw from this film. Juror 8's steadfast determination to challenge a seemingly unanimous verdict reminds us that sometimes one courageous voice is enough to spark change. In our own lives, whether we're at work, in our communities, or even within our families, don't be afraid to speak up when something feels unjust or questionable. That one act of bravery can inspire others to rethink and re-examine their own biases. The film teaches us that the truth is often hidden beneath layers of assumptions and prejudice. Just as the jurors initially jumped to conclusions about the young defendant based on his background, we too can be quick to judge others without knowing their full story. It's a call to dig deeper, to listen carefully, and to ensure that our decisions are based on facts rather than preconceptions. Notice how the heated debates in the jury room eventually pave the way for clarity and understanding. The film beautifully illustrates that genuine conversation where every opinion is heard and every piece of evidence is questioned can bridge gaps between conflicting views. In a world increasingly divided by echo chambers, this is a powerful reminder of the importance of honest, open-minded discussion. 12 Angry Men lays bare the destructive nature of prejudice. Several jurors allow their personal biases, be it related to social class, personal grudges, or preconceived notions about certain groups, to cloud their judgment. The film challenges us to recognize these biases within ourselves and to strive for empathy and fairness, especially when the stakes are as high as justice itself. There is rarely a black and white answer in life, just as the case in the jury room isn't as clear-cut as it seems. Juror 8's insistence on scrutinizing every detail forces us to acknowledge that truth can be elusive, multifaceted, and sometimes uncomfortable. This encourages us to be more patient and discerning in our decision-making, appreciating that the pursuit of truth often requires us to look beyond simple narratives. 12 Angry Men isn't just a film, it's a mirror reflecting the very human struggle against the tide of prejudice and the rush to judgment. It challenges us to pause, to question, and to look beneath the surface before forming conclusions about those around us. So, the next time you find yourself facing a decision, big or small, remember the courage of Juror 8 and the profound impact that one voice can have. I want to hear from you. Has there ever been a moment in your life when you had to stand alone against popular opinion? How did it change you? Drop your thoughts and stories in the comments below. And if this deep dive into 12 Angry Men resonated with you, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Movie King. Until next time, keep questioning, keep challenging, and remember, your voice matters. Thanks for watching.